Roll the intro! Yeah, just to roll the damn intro, everybody will be like, oh my god, the beat go. This isn't the way it's supposed to go, but maybe they'll like the intro and they'll listen to me and then I'll feel better. But I feel bad now because I'm pretty sure that I stole this beat, but I'm not sure. I think I should cut the song, like cut it right here. Yeah, cut. Oh, seriously, fucking cut. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Faith In podcast. This is your host for the most, Aaquib Jaleel in the house. Woohoo! So, what is today's podcast going to be about? Well, since I have nobody to talk to, I decided to talk with myself for a while. So, I wanted to talk about misery. And the reason that I want to talk about misery is because I've been feeling miserable lately. And it's sort of stupid because nothing really bad has happened to me. I've just been falling ill for a while now. But that's not me being miserable, that's just me being sick. I've been feeling miserable for quite some time now. But I want to make this clear. I think misery and depression are two completely different things. Because misery is you're feeling bad because of self-loathing, self-hate, self-pity, and you keep on thinking about what could have it been and all of that. Depression, on the other hand, is depressing. I don't know why that's funny. Depression is very depressing. But I think that goes to a point where self harm is also involved. I've still not come to that point, and I don't think I ever will because self harm is stupid. Why would you hurt yourself if you're already hurting? It seems unnecessary. But then again, I don't know what depression is. I don't know how to deal with all of that. But I understand what misery is because misery is something that's built in all of us. We I think being happy is difficult, but being miserable is so simple because any small thing can trigger you down the spiral, and then you will be like, wee. It's like the roller coaster, but the roller coaster is always downwards. So it's very interesting to know that being miserable. I love the fact that I've used the word miserable a lot of times now, that it has probably lost its meaning, right? But that's what miserable is. Miserable is obsessively thinking about this one thing over and over and over again. And it's come to a point where I've obsessed over what is misery and why I'm miserable. And it has come to this point where I'm just looking at my life and going like, I don't like this, I don't like that, I sound like a baby. Like a whiny ass baby. I'm just going, yeah, I don't like this, yeah, I don't like that, yeah. But and it's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. But that's what life is, man. That's what life is, right? That's what life has started to become. And but but I keep hearing people come up and tell me, "Oh, dude, you should stop being so miserable. Just learn to be happy." I'm like, I get it. Being happy is great, but all the time? Like, you just want me to think happy all the fucking time? It's stupid. Why the fuck would I think happy all the time? Do you know how boring happy people are? Because you can go up to them and be like, hey, what's up? What you do today? Oh, I had a lot of fun hanging out with friends and then we hugged and I was like, oh my god, I feel so good about myself. But if you go to a miserable person and you ask what happened, like for example, okay, so I recently found out that I had gout, okay, and the way I found out about gout is fucking hilarious. Because what happened was I was in the bathroom and it was in the morning, so I had to like do my morning ablutions. I had to sit down and take a dump. And before that, I got up with a um, how do I say this without sounding crass? I had a gigantic hard on. And so I went into the bathroom, I started jerking off. I came, there was a lot of cum, it's been a while, and I decided to get up. And when I got up, I stepped on the cum. I was like, shit, this is my life now. I'm so miserable. And all that miserable thoughts started coming in. Well, it was coming out, technically. Oh god, this is such a fucked up story. And after that, after all that self-loathing and self-hate and self-pity, I moved forward, but my leg was still on the cum, and I sort of slipped and I fell on my ass. And the last thing that was going through my head as I slipped and I fell was, this is where it all goes down. This is what's going to happen. This is how my life is going to end. They're going to find me with my penis sort of flaccid with cum there and me on the cum. Yeah. Okay, I might have been wrong about this. I think you would rather like to listen to the happy person story. Oh, well, that was fun. That was fun. I like to talk about myself a lot. Maybe that's another thing. I just feel like most of the time I'm the reason that I like talking about myself so much is because I feel like I have gone through a lot of stuff being miserable. You know, I feel like people actually laugh at misery because they relate to that better than happiness. Because happiness isn't something that a lot of people can always relate to. Because happiness is a very independent journey. It is you going through all of these obstacles in life and you moving up and up and up and up and just trying to find happiness, and that isn't relatable to people because happiness is very subjective to people. Like it could be the fact that you had a lot of money that you're happy, or because something has happened that you're very happy about. And like what I'm trying to say is that happiness is a very unrelatable feeling in most people because they will never be able to feel the way you feel about happiness. But on the other hand, being sad and being miserable is something that everybody can relate to. Because there is something that people hate, or there is something that people, some sort of trigger that is very, that is common between people. And even if it's not that common, they'll still laugh at you because that's what life is. You have to figure out how to lighten the mood, and the best way to do that is to tell that joke, or is to make fun of tragedy, and or make fun of misery, because I guess that's our way of finding happiness. Anyway, on that weird note, I'm going to end this podcast. Thank you so much for listening. And I love to make these podcasts. So thank you so much. This has been great. My name is Aaquib Jaleel. And roll the outro.